Yeah, I just don't want it to be up his nose like
Sure. Is it recording right now?
Yes. Can you see him?
Yeah.
And a red dot?
I do see a red dot and Troy.
So I think I know your position on parole, but can you tell me?
Yeah, no, I definitely want to restate it. Lena Milk and brought me over to one.
So you visited the prison?
I did. Actually, I saw one of my high school classmates. Well, not just high school classmates, somebody at Rockland that's in their life. And I mean, that's not the reason why but I mean, I just got really well educated on how we had it before, it got taken away. There's not a real good process, and I mean, I think there should be for people that demonstrated that they messed up, but they want to.
One of the big issues that, well, it's not an issue, but one of the pushbacks on the current bill has been whether or not the bill should be retroactive, like whether it should apply to, people who've already been sentenced or not.
I don't know why it shouldn't.
Okay.
I mean, again, it's up to the parolee. I mean, if they demonstrated, I mean, I definitely understand why there's people that we never should get parole, but, I'm sure there's a lot of people that learn, demonstrated, done the time, and, if unbiased group of people take that all into consideration and think that they're worthy of parole.
That's important. I'm actually going to grab it from you because it might be easier to hear if I'm closer. One more question I want to ask is if you can tell me about commutations. Like commutations would be under, clemency is under the governor, and people talk a lot about pardons, but not a lot about commutations. Governor Mills has given pardons, but zero commutations. Do you think that it's possible that there are current prisoners who might be good candidates for a commutation?
I mean, I'm sure there is. Again, I mean, I don't know them or anything like at this point. You know what I mean? But I'm sure there is, and that's something I am very interested in do. I'm interested in pardon. Like on the pardon side, I find that a very, very restricted process for the smallest of crimes. That people don't get a pardon. I mean, like in my area, if you have a felony, like if it's a violent felony, that's one thing. But if you have a felony arrest, you're probably not going to be able to go to Canada, and that's where all of our lumber is going. So if you're a truck driver, you're screwed.
The border makes a big
exactly. So I mean, those things, I understand why they're important. So
And then another issue with the commutation process is that there isn't any transparency under the current executive order. So a lot of prisoners who've been in for a long time and have really proven themselves have applied, but their applications aren't public. So when they don't get a hearing, the hearing is public, but they're not granted a hearing. So basically, we have no idea what happens or how many people have actually been turned down.
I mean, for me, I would rather this be a wicked open, transparent process. If I'm going to give that as governor, I want to make sure that people have had all their opportunity to say both ways. You know what I mean? I can't see that being a secretive process at all, because then if something happened, afterwards, then you'd be the one on the spot. You know what I mean? So I'm very let's bring this out in the open.
Last question, I promise. So people say that Commissioner Liberty is going to retire. Do you have an idea of who you might replace him with?
I don't. I mean, I haven't gotten after Tuesday, I'll allow myself.
You're not there yet.
I'll allow myself to start thinking about that, but I mean, it just doesn't feel like something that I should put a lot of time into until, I know and it's a huge deal. I mean, it's like one of the biggest reasons why I want to run for governor is because you have that ability to pick a team.
Cabinet,
and that is really exciting to me. I mean, the U.S. Senate is an important Congress, an important I'm going to see myself. I want a team to work on these things and names that are dragging us down for years.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Here, let me give you a card. Just shoot me a text.
I appreciate it. Good luck.
Thanks. How you doing? Brother, how you doing?